a Super Bowl in there, too. So to be back for the fourth time in 5 years in today's NFL, that's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they were one of the heavy favorites to win the NFC. They were able to get it done, and now they look for that elusive 6th Super Bowl title.
Remember, after going 5-0 in their first 5 appearances here, they've lost 2 straight. Super Bowl 47 to the Ravens in New Orleans, and Super Bowl 54 to Kansas City in Miami. They'd love to start another streak like they had in the 80s when they won 4 Super Bowl titles.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all with him when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They didn't want to crash in the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
This is brought in at the 21. And just shutting him off there. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but he's brought down after a huge return there. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his 2nd NFL season, already getting his chance.
He's got a man complete. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know somebody doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. It's taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and go further. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even the great mistakes in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Mahomes will try again on second down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here comes third down and 7. Now Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 down, first and 10. In motion left, Hardman. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. So their task a little bit more difficult now. Second and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, it's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Third down and 1. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the 49ers will add to their first quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in a touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And we see James. He will now return it and then bring it out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go all the way to the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Screen play, McKinnon finding space at the 40, and past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. Giving 13 yards there at Kansas City first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here now, third and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number one.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And bulldozing his way through. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the Super Bowl. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return for good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, they'll get about 3 up close to the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And will find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. That was a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And again, it's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one for Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up the Super Bowl. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. A good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here first and 10. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 31.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. That'll result here a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. McCaffrey on the toss right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down San Francisco to pick up 14 yards. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. It's a tight game here early. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll get this one down to about the 17. The stop made defensively by Mike Edwards.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Purdy now to throw. That is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point tried out for Moody. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim. Basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
Down the throw here, complete on the right sideline. And Hartman's going to pick up a Chiefs first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we've known coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's a run that warms the play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll run it here. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into the bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
That's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Moody good with the extra point, and a lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch partner for both of those units. And they
Go,
got the defensive
bad
needs a
girl.
really tough spot there by dropping them on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there and get some points on this drive.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Incomplete. Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Now this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage, took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback, and he used his legs to hot foot it for a first down.
They gave him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Down a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. In motion right, that's Hardman. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I would run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it. And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said, enough of that.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy that goes and blocks it. But it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, hold it and got good yardage himself.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Last time, that little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, they're blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Nice throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And he's going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down. Because already we're seeing him run past over through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. So following the touchdown, here's Mooney back out to send it away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Headed straight is Pacheco. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And take it right at the 35. So a good punt there, and a nice return of 11 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we sit. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now, Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand. And they'll try and sneak this. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll find his deep for Ayuk. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. With that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible. But this possession is an empty one.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think it...
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. They'll look to set up his blockers. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a down 31 following the run back. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Hardy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, at about the 32. They'll start out here with the option left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off, and the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, and that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the option. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 86 yards rushing for him now. A big part of why they lead in the Super Bowl. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Shotgun now with Purdy. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and it forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. McCaffrey will be about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Giving 3 on the game there, 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion. On the ground, McCaffrey, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown in Super Bowl. And the Niners are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I could just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
game-winning field goal by Moody. He's back out to kick this one away. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Bray, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and they'll line up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action, it's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football with this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now it's Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Wiggles free. Oh, it still won't go down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's got to run them into submission.
And you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a toss right side of Mitchell. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Niners start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Mooney good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So following the touchdown, here's Mooney back out to send it away. Now we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 in a first. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd down and 3. Mahomes to throw once more. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As long as you're in the air attack, has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 145 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now he'll try to run with this. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Well, an alert 49 are able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 30 yards. And the 49ers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they hoped. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the 3rd down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And he's taken down at the 7th after a gain of 7.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And he is just 1 reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Working from the gun, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll be caught by Rice. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Mahomes now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That was a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. This time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
List taken in right around the goal line. A dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On
first down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. Two running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Purdy now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.